Is shuffle tracking possible in six-deck blackjack? Have you ever wondered if there is a way to gain an edge in six-deck blackjack? One technique that some players talk about is shuffle tracking. So, is shuffle tracking really possible in six-deck blackjack? Let's break it down. Shuffle tracking is indeed a method that players can use, but it is not easy. This technique requires players to watch and remember groups of cards, especially high cards like tens and aces, during the dealer's shuffle. The key is that a dealer cannot fully randomize 6 decks in a short time. Because of this, some groups of cards or clumps often stay together and can be tracked by a skilled player. To start with shuffle tracking, you need to be good at card counting. This helps you identify areas of the shoe that are rich in high cards. When the dealer reaches the point of shuffling, the shuffle tracker pays close attention to where these clumps go in the discard tray. By observing the dealer's shuffling method, which tends to be consistent, players can predict where these clumps will end up in the new shuffle. In six-deck blackjack, shuffling is usually simpler than in single-deck games. This is because shuffling a large number of cards thoroughly takes more time. This relative simplicity makes it easier for players to track the cards. Players can also influence where the cut card is placed, so the clump of high cards is dealt early. This allows for larger bets when the favorable cards are about to be played. To be successful at shuffle tracking in six-deck blackjack, a player must master several skills. First, they need to be able to count cards effectively to find high card zones before the shuffle. Next, they must learn the specific shuffle routine of the dealer at their casino, as each dealer may have a slightly different method. Practicing shuffle simulation at home can also help players understand how clumps move during the shuffle. Additionally, they need to be able to predict where the cut card will be placed to maximize their advantage. It is also important to track multiple sections of cards through the shuffle. While shuffle tracking can give players an edge by helping them predict when high cards will be dealt, it is not foolproof. It requires intense focus, a strong memory, and a solid understanding of the dealer's shuffle patterns. This technique is not as reliable as basic card counting by itself. Furthermore, shuffle tracking only works in live casino settings where cards are shuffled manually. It does not apply to online blackjack, where shuffles are randomized by software. In summary, shuffle tracking is possible in six-deck blackjack, thanks to the nature of the shuffle and the number of decks. However, it requires advanced skills beyond basic strategy and card counting. When done correctly, it allows players to know when high cards are coming and adjust their bets accordingly for a potential advantage.